Universal Studios Hollywood just leaked what the Tear Tram is about.
Now we had a new Easter egg pop up in Boris Schuster's office.
This shirt is $135.
Now if we look up here in the tree, we can see a parachute has crashed.
Here we go.
Dear Lord.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Orlando. It is time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2023 update. This is the big one for all the HHN foodies. We're gonna be talking about a lot of the foods coming to Halloween Horror Nights 32. We're also gonna be going to Food and Wine and trying the pickled milkshake. There's also a bunch of big construction updates happening within all the scare zones. So on that note, HHN shirt of the day is from 2010, the year of fear. So on that note, let's roll the commercial and then we'll head in.
For the past 19 years, he's been the master behind every scream, every blood-curdling nightmare, working from the shadows. Now he finally takes ultimate control to create a new age of darkness. This year, the thing you most have to fear is fear himself. Halloween Horror Nights, the nation's premier annual Halloween event, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Now the heat index for Orlando this week is 115. It's about like 110 every single day. It's a toasty one, so stay hydrated, everyone. We got a ton of speakers that just popped up and a couple more lights.
First little bit of spooky food we're gonna be getting is gonna be here at the Today Cafe. It's gonna be like a graveyard coffee cake here at the Today Cafe. It's gonna have like bones and everything on it. It looks really good.
Pop into the Hello Kitty gift shop real quick. We got a bunch of new Halloween Horror Nights Hello Kitty merchandise. So first off, this is all gonna be themed right after Chucky. So for $33, they have Hello Kitty Chucky. She wants you for a best friend. You had this shirt from a couple years ago, like 30 bucks with Chucky on it, want to play. Then for $18, there's a Hello Kitty Chucky pin. And then for $80, they had this denim looking spirit jersey. It's gonna say Hello Kitty Chucky. It's got like Chucky's scars all over it. But then we turn it around, on the back of the spirit jersey, it says Hello Kitty Chucky with more of those little scars and stitch marks on it. Now, one of the funniest things in the Hello Kitty gift shop is he's in like all these little parody shirts, right? $38, they have Hello Kitty in Jurassic Park. $33 for Back to the Future. For $25, they even have little Hello Kitty dressed up as Marty McFly. Then for $33 and a baseball cut tee, they have Hello Kitty and then Jaws poster. And then also for $33, she's in the little E.T. poster. And you can't forget for $30, Hello Kitty inside the Fast and the Furious poster. We're heading into the Dark Zodiac scare zone now. Let's see if there's any new construction updates over here. Just feels like more lighting has popped up. Nothing new happening over here. We popped into Five and Dime. You can still get the Stranger Things shirt and hat. The See You in the Fog mug, magnet, and hat. The shirt has not restocked though. And then they also still have the Exorcist merchandise. And then nothing really new over here. So pretty much the Dark Zodiac scare zone looks the exact same from the last time we were here. Mel's driving is still down for refurb. I cannot wait to see the neon illuminate and say Mel's dying. Over here in Battery Park, they're starting to get everything ready for the food booth. They've put out a couple tables by the water. You can see them installing the electrical. They have the heating lamps right there. See, they've set up spots for 4 different menus to pop up.
And we talked about how there's gonna be a Chucky popcorn bucket coming. Now inside the Chucky popcorn, be flamin' hot Cheetos popcorn. That's what you're into. They got that with the Chucky popcorn bucket.
Now they put a bunch of equipment inside the little Day of the Dead food booth over here. We have some heating lamps.
Now what we're gonna be getting here is gonna be a walking taco. If you've ever had a walking taco, it's kind of like a Fritos bag with a bunch of like taco toppings in it.
Oh my gosh, the Jungle of Doom scare zone is coming together. It is looking awesome. They've added some fringe up here, right, to kind of blend in with the jungle theme. For the power cables, they've added a ton more vines and foliage. Remember we just kind of saw that like box back there with a speaker in it? Now they've added all this foliage to hide the speaker. Some plants down there. They've added a massive speaker up there on the stage. They got some red safety tape set up. Oh, there's another speaker right over there. So again, they had all the vines and moss and everything. It just looks awesome. I cannot wait to see how this scare zone is lit during the nighttime. Now over here on this ruin, right, we have the fringe up there, but then down here, they've added some camouflage down there. So there's all of these vines going along the fence. They've added these lanterns or lamps, probably illuminate during the nighttime. And then on the back side here, they've added some more foliage and moss, hiding the fogger down there. But again, this takes a giant team every single night. They're out here in the middle of the night, setting these scare zones up, working their butts off. Fringe goes all the way along, all the wiring connecting to all the different lighting systems. Right, over here we have some different crates. This is from Jacksonville. They've added some more leaves, the little palm trees over here, kind of helping them blend in a little better, the jungle vibe. But again, along the entire fence, we have more of that vine work. Right, over here, this is interesting. We have an old school camera right there. We have a crate for Houston's Biscuit. And over here, ammo container. container. We had some more items over here. We have it's a new rock. We have some motor oil over here. It says Atlas powder, high explosives, danger. So there's explosives or gunpowder in this crate. And then down here, this is in like Russian. So if you come back here, this is kind of where the scare act will be like a little boo hole where they can come out. But they have an explosives sticker on this crate. All of this new foliage just popped up. Now see the tail of the plane is crashed right here. This looks great. We have the foggers in there. We have speakers. They've truly just turned this into an immersive little jungle right now. I wonder if all this new like fringing, right? I wonder if this will illuminate with like a black light. Now if we look up here in the tree, we can see a parachute has crashed. First is no longer the harness, so they escaped, right? They dropped down. So we have some more crates and they've added a couple rocks. We have a little canteen right over here on this barrel. We have a gasoline drum and then there's another camera. So there's two cameras we've seen pop up in this scare zone. On this barrel, it looks like here's a container for like a map. Now again, more of the little fringe work that goes up to all the bats that are hanging right above us. And over here we have another oil barrel, and then another map container.
So I'm guessing, right, this is like base camp. Reminds me a lot of like Kong Skull Island, of Dr. Oddfellow going to hunt for the crystal skull, right, to put on the Cane of Souls.
There's another set of barrels over here. We have 98 octane, and then we have a little safe over here with a little flashlight. And then the lamppost over here, they've put a mesh over it so it kind of blends in with the scare zone.
Jungle of Doom scare zone looks amazing. I cannot wait to go through during the nighttime. I just want to give you a huge shout out to all the scenic designers, right? All the team members working all these late hours. You know, they give their blood, sweat, and tears to make this event what it is. It's a passion that they put into every single twig, every single piece of moss. They just want to create the best event possible for you guys. Thank you all the team members working tirelessly.
And over here in the Shipyard 32 scare zone, we can see they've added some lights to the top of the food booth. This is gonna be a permanent food booth that'll be popping up. They've added this box. This is covering up something. I don't know if they're fixing it or if a set piece is gonna go here. And if we look over here, nothing happened with the crane, but they have this metal work now. It's all distressed, and they have these concrete pillars with this old rusted looking railing. It's in the shape of an L shape, and then we cut to this. Looks like there's gonna be lighting at the top of it, because you can see they've added power cables down here to run lighting. Now they've added this crate here. There's a door in the back you can see because the hinges for the scare actor to enter in, and this is one of my favorite scares because it looks like it's wood, but it's like those thin kind of flexible strips that the scare actor can just pop out through, pop their arm out through. So there's one set of strips right here for the scare actor to pop out through, and then also one right over here. You can kind of see it's a little translucent, right? You can see the light, but it's so well painted and so well themed that it fits in perfectly with the hard wooden box. So like here's the actual wood, right? And then if you look right over here, that's like the mesh that they can pop out through. The paint job is done very well on this crate. So we have another container over here. Bars look pretty solid, like a hard plastic. So we have then this crate, right? We'll have a little screen of something in there. And then the scare actor will be able to enter into the cage with the door right here. They've set up a bunch of power cables around it. So there's gonna be multiple little viewing angles for whatever creature is being caged in here.
In this scare zone, they're gonna have creatures from past houses and scare zones, but also new creatures too that Dr. Oddfellow has collected. It's gotten to the point where it's just so hot, we're literally going blind because the sweat is going in my eyes. Whew. Now, since we've been talking about all this HHN food, let's go to Disney and try some of the food and wine. So on that note, let's head off to Epcot. We're here for food and wine. Food and wine goes on for like 6 months. Festivals used to be such like an event. You would have to get here first thing, try all the new foods, because then it was over. We're gonna try the pickled milkshake. There's some other food I wanna try, also show up the merchandise, then we're gonna head back to Universal Studios. We'll do this real quick, then we'll head back.
International Food and Wine 2023. I think this is the only little new piece that they have up. Everything else looks like been reused from other years.
See everybody walking out with the pickled milkshake, but nobody's finished it.
Top of the creation shop, see if there's any new merchandise. Somebody just sleeping on the floor over there. Let's do a quick little rundown. $50 Food and Wine Festival 2023. Just some stacked vegetables with some wine glasses. $20 on the back it says wine your way around the world. $20 for this International Food and Wine Festival 2023 wine glass. We got an ornament for $20. This is $25. This is actually awesome. So they're coasters. All the coasters together make like a little burger. It's 5 different coasters. So one coaster could be a piece of cheese, one coaster could be the bun. They have an International Food and Wine table, aka a trash can, little salt and pepper shaker. This is actually a really awesome cutting board, pretty heavy duty. International Food and Wine Festival 2023. What in God's name? $100. It is $100 for a zip up International Food and Wine Festival 2023. It's like a zip up beer jersey. $35 for this blue shirt, and then on the back got the same kind of logo.
At a loss for words. This shirt is $135. What? How is this $135? You have $100 zip up long sleeve shirt, $135 button up shirts.
This is $135. Just go spend $70, get yourself a Roosevelt, and you'll be very happy. Now they have an $80 Spirit jersey. Food brings the world together. You Spaceship Earth right there. I do kind of like the design. And then on the front you have the logo. $30 for this burger hat. Choose your course. $35 for these ears. Choose your course. Feel very cheap. These feel like great value handmade Etsy that you bought for like $9.99. $40 for a tank top. There's a little bit of fringing down there. Why does this cost more than a short sleeve shirt? $40 for a little Corksicle food and wine cup. $79 for the food and wine lounge fly. It's the same design that's on the shirt, but just on the back, say Food and Wine Festival 2023. $30, you have a little Maribel on there, Food and Wine Festival 2023. $35 for the short sleeve shirt. You have Maribel's house right there from Encanto, Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2023. $40 for this Figment pass holder shirt. Looks like he's cooking some pancakes, maybe. $40 for a little picnic blanket. $35 and a whole new Encanto collection pitcher, right, with some little cups in it. $35. They have Maribel's apron. This is actually awesome. Like, if you're a fan of Encanto, this is a kind of a must-get gift. And it is a Food and Wine Festival exclusive. Tray right here. It's going to be $20. So a $15 spatula, and you have Maribel on the back. $20 little plastic plates. $15 for some little measuring spoons. $22, you get a little towel and a little oven mitt. $18, and they have a pass holder pin of Figment. Remember, someone got paid to make this. Someone got paid to make this. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Now, how much do you think this shirt costs? $40. $40 for one of the ugliest shirts Disney has ever made. It's not even like the fun ugly. It's just like, what is wrong with this person who designed this? All the mannequins' faces have been switched to candy corn for the Halloween season. This is a CP after they're contemplating spending their entire paycheck on one shirt.
I like the Encanto stuff. The other Food and Wine stuff was and extremely overpriced. Let's head in the World Showcase now and eat some food.
We're here at Muppet Labs. All right, let's go get this godforsaken milkshake.
Here we go.
So, hey, thank you.
It starts off nice. This tastes like a vanilla milkshake. It crawls in the back of your throat. Oh, it's just setting up camp in the back of my throat, this damn pickle. Oh, the aftertaste.
Dear Lord.
No, I'm done. No, I hated that milkshake with a burning passion. 0 out of 10. I think people are either gonna love it or they're gonna despise it with a burning passion. We got the Impossible Buffalo Chicken. So it's not actual chicken, it's Impossible meat. And then there's celery with a plant-based ranch, plant-based blue cheese. Buffalo sauce is great. Creaminess from that ranch in there. It just kind of tastes like a boneless buffalo wing. It's got a little bit of a weird texture, but besides that, I couldn't tell that this wasn't chicken. We'll do a 7.5 on it. They play every like a couple minutes, they'll play a little video on the screen.
More than this from us. Booty, 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 booty. Oh, this would be a treat. Yes. There you go. Oh, please stop complaining. It's just a little ice cream. Pardon us. This warrants further scientific investigation. Oh, Vicky.
So they got a mocktail here. It's gonna be the Frozen Fusion, Twinings pomegranate and raspberry herbal tea fused with a orange ice cream molecules. So Dippin' Dots with some tea. I'm getting nothing. All right, well, the straw does not work. The Dippin' Dots are too big, and it's a paper straw. It automatically starts to wilt and gets filled with the Dippin' Dots. So we got a bigger straw. It's nice, cool, and refreshing. It's like a good creamsicle with that kind of very sweet tartness from a pomegranate. It's like an 8 out of 10. Pretty much just a cup full of Dippin' Dots with a little bit of liquid in there. And on a hot day, that'll cool you down.
Looks like Honeydew was in charge of the pickled milkshake. Not delicious, scientifically unpleasant. Getting closer, getting further. We've gone too far, back on track, almost there. Hotsy Totsy, we've got it. You know, I'm gonna agree with just not delicious and unpleasant. Meat ways to eat chicken wings. Wings are delicious, but their sticky sauce leaves a mess on fingers, palms, and other food delivery limbs. Solution: a state-of-the-art invention to bypass the hands entirely. So, no fork. The Ruda Goldberger machine, wing transportation from plate to mouth, 79% accuracy. Drops the wing down, and then it goes down a conveyor belt, and then it goes into the mouth. The next booth we're going to is Flavors of Fire.
First off, we got the Impossible Slider. It's gonna be with a wasabi cream and a spicy Asian slaw on a sesame seed bun. Impossible Slider time.
The Impossible Slider tastes like a Jimmy Dean sausage little patty. Then you get hit with the really hot and spicy wasabi. I can't do anything spicy, so it just kind of overwhelms all the flavors. A good amount of flavors in there. There's 7 out of 10 on that.
And then we also got the chimichurri marinated skirt steak taco, crushed avocados, grilled corn salsa, pickled red onions, queso fresca with a cilantro lime cream. This is like $7 for one taco. It's a fine taco. We'll do 7 out of 10. It's honestly just missing ingredients. It's just an empty, pretty much tortilla with a little bit of ingredients. Steak is good, but it's like 2 little pieces of steak. $7, this is not worth it. But taste-wise, 7 out of 10. For dessert, we got the spiced chocolate tart with barbecue potato chip crust, salted whiskey caramel with a smoked sea salt. It's like potato chips on the bottom. I'm down for some chocolate-covered potato chips. Caramel potato chips, like a weird spice to this thing. The chocolate, like brownie mousse is good. Everything else really messes it up. 6 out of 10.
We got new truss work with some lighting. Oh wait, wrong part. The next booth we're going to is Shimmering Sip. So they serve one cake and then the rest are mimosas here. So let's go with the cake.
So we got the little guava cake. There was like guava mousse here last year. I despise it with a burning passion. But this has coconut shavings on it. Looks like a guava little jam, frosting, and then a soaked guava cake. First initial bite is decent. Then you go into like that medicine fruity territory. It's like a guava medicine cake with a hint of Pepto-Bismol on the back end. 4.5.
It's better than the mousse from last year.
Medicine, definitely.
There's one booth I can always count on, the Ireland booth. The warm Irish pudding cake. There's like a liqueur, vanilla frosting on top. Oh my God, look.
Oh, it's like warm, gooey pudding cake from the gods. Rich cocoa flavor in there. As always, a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
You completed all your little stampy stamps. Wait, what do you get?
You get the strawberry cheesecake soft serve with a little cheesecake and some graham crackers in a souvenir cup. It's delicious.
Right, how is it? Was it worth all the time and money and effort spent to get that?
Yeah, definitely.
So my review of Food Hawaiian 2023. Mediocre, kind of uneventful. Just literally come in, get your Irish pudding cake, and then head out. I don't suggest really wasting your time or money on any of the other things. On that note, let's go back to a park that I really love. Okay, welcome back. Pickled milkshake, dear Lord. It'll haunt my dreams. Let's continue the exploration of all the scare zone and talk about more of the food that's gonna be coming to HHN. Now this food list has not been officially released yet. It's just some of the stuff that I was hearing that is coming to HHN. So it's not the full list. There's a lot of food coming.
We're heading into the Vampire Summer 69 scare zone. Let's see if there's anything new that's popped up. And then not too much happening on the stage. A lot of just the same stuff. If you come around here, you can see Surfer Boy Pizza has popped up. Oh, look at it. Now I'm digging these food stands this year. This is awesome. I'm loving the amount of detail that they have on them. So from Stranger Things season 4, they go to Surfer Boy Pizza, and this is what they've recreated. So we will be getting some pineapple pizza. We'll talk about that in a second, but they have too many boards set up. Nothing has been installed inside yet, just the framework. So they're getting there. Oh, I like the fans that they got. That help keep the team members a little cool. And over here, this looks like a cabin, right? For Yeti Campground Kills. We can see some Yeti marks down there. We're gonna have too many boards. We have a rack of like an elk up there with some snowshoes. But I'm loving how they've like themed all the booths to fit in with the storage. They have 2 crates on each side, and then they created the little log cabin. That just looks like they have bins of something. They're setting up all the electrical back there. We have a ladder, and then the fans are running. Now these Yetis are about to be massive in the house. Also in the Transformers Extended Queue, they've set up the massive bar.
So over here at the Surfer Boy Pizza, we got some stuff that's gonna be coming. We're gonna have Yuri's favorite, right? So it's gonna come in like out of a peanut butter jar, because you know Yuri peanut butter and resells it in Russia. It's gonna be chocolate cake with like a peanut butter mousse. And then there's gonna be a Surfer Boy vegan flatbread, but don't worry, there's pineapple on it. So it's gonna have vegan sausage, pineapple, and jalapenos and mozzarella on it. Stuff I'm really excited about is the Last of Us booth. We don't know where it's popping up yet. There's gonna be the Left Behind ravioli. It looks like a bunch of cordyceps. They're gonna have a lakeside like stew. It's gonna be, if you've ever played the game or watch a show, right? They're serving humans in the stew, so you're gonna be able to like eat that. Then there's gonna be a federal ration bar. It's gonna be like a kind of like a Rice Krispie treat. Now over here by the Music Plaza, you know, they always have the little food trucks and everything. We're gonna get an Oddfellow hot dog, right? It's gonna be the Oddfellow Carn-Evil dog. It's gonna be a red hot dog with a funfetti bun, Kool-Aid pickles with a bubblegum mustard. That thing sounds gnarly. I'm gonna review it for you guys, but this doesn't sound right. Then there's also gonna be the sour apple funnel fries. Now I'm not gonna spoil all the food for you. Universal should be releasing the food menus pretty soon, and then we also have the Taste of Terror on the 10th with a bunch of like sample size previews of the different food offerings. Now we had a new Easter egg pop up in Boris Schuster's office. Now the creative team loves to kind of tease the coconut clubs and the tribute stores within the windows here in New York City. I think this is the Easter egg for the tribute store, not the Dead Coconut Club, because the Dead Coconut Club is gonna be Revenge of the Red Planet, right? So it's like Universal Monsters. In the window we can see a statue of Cthulhu, so he's in Boris Schuster's office. Boris Schuster, legendary truth, such a well-known kind of icon for HHN. So I think Cthulhu is gonna have something to do with the Tribute of Terror tribute store that's gonna be happening in New York City. So I love that they kind of like tease things in windows to get you excited about the tribute stores and Dead Coconut Clubs. There's a cool effect when you're looking at the Cthulhu statue. When you move to the right and the left, it looks like the eyes glow when the light hits it. I don't think there's a battery in there, but the lighting and the glass eyes change colors depending on where you're standing, which I think is a great little detail. So this little Easter egg is gonna be located right over by the Blues Brothers. So just come right over here. There's a little Cthulhu statue in Boris's office.
Okay guys, we are back at home. So Universal Studios Hollywood just leaked what the Terror Tram is about. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but first, we're gonna talk about the Unmasking the Horror Tour. Bad news if you're trying to purchase it. Pretty much the 6-house tour, they've all pretty much sold out for the 6-house tour. 3-house tour, they're all pretty much open, but the 6-house tour, all of September is sold out. Most of the dates and times in October are sold out. There's pretty much just dates in November. So I had to book mine for November. It has never sold out like this. Everybody's just purchasing the Unmasking the Horror Tour. If you do not have it purchased yet, you gotta do it. They're probably gonna be sold out within a week. But if you do not pay for the Unmasking the Horror Tour, you might be in luck for a lights on tour for the Stranger Things house for like the annual pass holder appreciation days. Halloween Horror Nights, lights on, Stranger Things house, haunted house walkthrough, available at select times on Wednesday, September 13th and September 19th. Join us for a special lights on walkthrough at one of Halloween Horror Nights Haunted Houses Stranger Things Season 4 just for past members. You're gonna have to get a reservation for this. The reservation signups have not gone up yet, probably in the next couple days. But now it is time to go off to California. Our field reporter Melissa filmed some construction updates for us. Universal Studios accidentally released what the tram tour is before the official announcement. Now the rumors were true. Summon your Scream Squad for legendary scares with 8 terrifying haunted houses featuring the biggest names in horror plus Terror Tram. ... The Exterminators. Now, I don't think this is gonna have any connection to Bugs Eaten Alive. Normally, Hollywood and Orlando's stories really don't cross paths. I think this could just be like its own little unique Bug-verse Terror Tram. So guys, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button, join the family.
I love the family! And little churro!
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things spooky and scary and Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
How is this $135?
My newest Funko for the shelf is going to be the HHN Bear, aka the Cocaine Bear.